Israeli defense forces are ramping up their counterattacks against Hamas.
Yeah, forces are preparing for a possible months-long ground operation. We're joined now by the Consul General of Israel to New England, Ambassador Mayor Reuben, to talk about the war in Israel. Ambassador, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, so what do you know about Americans who are stuck in Israel right now? Has your office been working to bring any New Englanders home?
Well, first and foremost, Israel's main international airport, Ben Gurion Airport, is open. It is a decision by the different airlines whether to fly in or out. El Al, Israel's Airlines, is definitely flying in and out. But other airlines and both Delta and United Airlines have decided to not fly. So I think that what people can do to get out is to either use El Al or to fly to a nearby destination like Cyprus or Athens, Greece, and then take another flight to the United States. But it is a decision by the American Airlines whether to fly or not to fly.
Ambassador, how much does your office know about the American hostages, and do you know how U.S. officials are working to help them get out and get home safely?
Well, U.S. officials are definitely trying their utmost to deal with both the hostage situation and, unfortunately, the tens of Americans who have been massacred. But the situation is definitely not an easy one, as you can see on the ground, and I'm not so sure that you'll find the terrorists on the other side of the fence willing to help anybody, whether it be the United States, Germany, Argentina, Brazil, Thailand, or Nepal.
Okay, one last question before we let you go. So much information has been shared on social media about what's happening in Israel. I'm sure you've been in contact with a lot of Israeli Americans as well. What can you tell us about misconceptions that you've seen online or that people are sharing, that things that you'd like to clear up?
Well, we must be very careful with news online, especially today. There's a lot of fake news running around. One would hope that people would be able to, or would have learnt by now, to sieve through what is true and what isn't. It's very difficult to put things right all the time because, unfortunately, there's a lot of stuff online that is not particularly correct. But one would hope that people would check the sources and where the news comes from so that they can understand really what is going on.
All right. Ambassador Mayor Reuben, thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you.